Hello, I'm Isabel Dunning, and I am coming from you from my bedroom because of the coronavirus epidemic. I'm working with my partner, Andrew Voter. Of course, he could not be here because of social
Yep, also in the
distancing.
bedroom.
And so we just wanted to make a video about our presentation because we thought that was pretty in tune with what we're doing with social media. So, our project is the effect of using social media to spread awareness of scientific knowledge by myself, Isabel Dunning, and Andrew Voter. A little bit about ourselves. I am from Quinnipiac University. I am an undergrad junior, and my major is biomedical sciences with a minor of microbiology and immunology.
I am also a Quinnipiac University undergrad junior in biomedical science in the 4+1 program.
And further information about us can be found in the Coronavirus in a Pinch video on our YouTube page. That kind of has a lot of info on us just because that was our first video we made. So we wanted to show people why we were relevant scientists that they should be listening to for information. So the purpose of our project was to just find a way to spread information to other people who might not be in the science major or the science field because there's been a lot of misinformation out there through the media, through internet websites, and through books. So we wanted to find a way to create a positive change and see if our own efforts through social media and with our followings could produce a positive result. So, with the abstract, Andrew's going to lead this one a little bit.
Yep. So we created this study to look at how social media could be used to increase public awareness of scientific knowledge. As we all know, there's sometimes misinformation out there with certain websites not being credible, but some people believing that they are because of based on what they have for credentials and other things like that. We just wanted to do our part to spread some true information, factual evidence that has been backed up by science, and see if we can get to a couple people and properly inform them on what really is happening.
So, overall, we used three different social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we drew our information solely from the CDC, NIH, and the WHO. And we just recorded these videos, posted them, and we tracked their community outreach through views, likes, shares, and comments on each of the videos. Overall, we got a total of 892 views as of recently. Of course, with social media, interaction is adept to change as the content stays online longer. What we found is we did a very good job of reaching our communities, but we failed to reach outside communities, which people would call going viral. So overall, we had some success, but we are hoping to get more success in the future with further experiments.
And we'll get more into that later on in the presentation, discussing why that was the case. Our hypothesis for this presentation and experiment, through the use of social media, informed individuals can spread factual knowledge to their communities.
So this is basically just what we're testing. We're going to see if us using our social media platforms is going to be a way we can get information out to people who follow us.
So why the presentation site is on YouTube? Since our project is based off of social media, we thought it would be most appropriate to build our presentation through social media this way. The spread of information never ends. The more traffic to our channel, the more positive spread of our influence that we have. And YouTube was definitely the best site to post these videos on. And it's a convenient way for judges to view our content in all one section. We'll have our channel. You can see all four of those videos and watch those. The comments section provides like a natural area where we can regulate a discussion within the community if people have other questions or concerns about what we post, and it'll give a more hands-on social media experience.
Alrighty, so our YouTube page is called Vaccines in a Pinch. we wanted to make a name that if you're a regular citizen and you go in, you kind of get that catchy YouTube name, but it also kind of gives you the information overall of what we're trying to teach you. So, of course, pinch meaning something short and quick so people can come on. People don't usually want to be sitting and watching videos for 10 plus minutes, so we try to make the videos very short. And of course, vaccines, because that is the subject we're teaching. We're talking about immunology, diseases. And when you get a vaccine, you get usually a pinch. So we thought a catchy name would be Vaccines in a Pinch. And so we were just basically following the main goal of all of our platforms was to follow common practices used by popular social media accounts using catchy titles, filling in the pictures. You can see that we have a profile picture and a background picture. And we did that with all of our accounts, posting catchy comments, posting catchy names. So that was our meaning behind the YouTube name.
So our methods, so we did 4 informational videos that we created. So we used YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and data was gathered by counting the number of comments, views, likes, and shares being only on Facebook, but tallying those up and see how many people we actually reached and how many people saw our content. As you could see on the data collected slide, everything was tallied as of April 16th, and only 2 videos were able to be posted to Instagram due to formatting issues. And as you could see by the chart on the slide, YouTube didn't have a lot of likes or comments or views throughout 4 videos, but this was because with Facebook and Instagram, as a younger person, we already have a general following on these social media sites. Therefore, it's able to reach more people quickly. With YouTube, with starting a new channel, you would have to build up these subscribers in order to actually get more views and more likes during this stuff. So definitely Instagram and Facebook were the easiest and the best way to get information out about our YouTube channel and to get as many people to see it as possible.
Alrighty, and these are just kind of our methods and our data collection. So this is from our Facebook posts. So as you can see, this is what would show up on someone's page when our video pops up. You can see the amount of likes, comments, and shares are in the bottom, and this is how we kind of collected our information. Views were hard to see. We actually had to go on someone else's account to see the views for each page, but it was an effective process because you just had to log onto the account and the website and app did the calculations for you. As for Instagram, the content was a little different. Of course, it looks different. You see the views come up a lot easier, and you can see on the side next to the video the comments and the likes, and you just scroll over the heart, the comment sign, or the send sign to see how many people contributed. So overall, as Andrew touched upon before, YouTube had a couple downsides to the fact that we had to create our own account at the start of this experiment instead of just posting new content to our Facebook and Instagram presences that we already had. Both of us already had a pretty decent following on Instagram, so anything we posted to those accounts naturally got our friends and family looking at it, same as with Facebook. With the natural following, you automatically got those other videos. YouTube was kind of that the outreach outside of our communities. We wanted to see if we could get a following on YouTube because that wasn't one we've built up before, but of course that didn't happen. YouTube did have the added benefit also, as Andrew discussed, that it was a convenient place to upload videos. It was the easiest way for us to get videos online. But of course, as said before, Instagram and Facebook, it was easier to reach people. And lastly, Facebook had the added benefit of being able to share. So people who liked the video could spread it to their communities. And this is important because now we're reaching communities that we might not have created ourselves. So someone in our friend group could have shared it to their friend group, which could have that added benefit of sharing to outside communities.
So in conclusion, we brought up the example of PewDiePie He's a famous YouTuber, and he has 104 million subscribers. And because of the lack of significant internet presence for our YouTube video, we didn't get as many views. We did a video like every week for 4 weeks. YouTubers like PewDiePie upload daily, sometimes twice a day. And the more videos you upload, the more chance people have to see it, the more chance you have of getting more likes, more views, and all that sort of stuff. The best results we said came from social media being already developed with our Instagram and Facebooks. But in the future, possibly to increase our numbers on YouTube and get a larger following is possibly like a longer time committed to adding more videos, uploading more content, and having a daily schedule where you can like upload, like say every day we'll upload a video at 2 o'clock, so everyone knows that there'll be a video coming out at 2 o'clock, and this will expand our following and give a greater spread of content to the outer world outside of our community.
Another thing to add is PewDiePie's presence. He's been on YouTube for 10 years, and we've only been on YouTube for a month. So naturally, for us to compare ourselves to him would be very hard, just because he has had those years. He's had a decade to really be building that following. We've only really had a month. Lastly, our hypothesis was supported, so we were able to use social media to send factual information out to our communities, but it was only supported to an extent, as we discussed, because we weren't able to reach communities of people we didn't know. The only people we really were able to spread this information to were people we've already made relationships with, people we were naturally able to share with. So hopefully in the future, with if we continue this experiment further to post videos longer, and to have more content, hopefully we'll be able to spread that information out to the world. And lastly, importantly, all of our videos contain references. We wanted to make sure that all of our videos were believable and reliable. So under every video, we contained a reference in MLA format of everything we used, all the content in our video. And of course, as mentioned before, we strictly referenced the CDC, NIH, and WHO for information. Other references were also put underneath the slides or underneath the videos, but that was just references for pictures and GIFs we used in our presentations. And of course, we referenced PewDiePie because we did draw information from him. And thank you so much for coming to our page. I hope you like, share, and subscribe so we can spread that information more. Thank you.